What's up, everybody? Welcome to Coaster Maniacs. We are live here with the one and only Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa, how are you doing?
I'm really good, thank you. A little busy, but I'm doing really well.
So, we have a couple people in the chat already, which is amazing. They love you, of course. So does everybody else in the community. So for anybody that doesn't know you, that's like into the roller coaster side of it, what is it that you do?
I am a professional wrestler, MMA fighter, and I'm a dreamer and I'm a make believer of things. And right now, I am becoming again a promoter for an all female run promotion called Mission Pro Wrestling.
Awesome. That I'll definitely have to check that out, and if everybody better check that out in the chat as well. um, so yeah, no, with everything, especially with everything going on right now, especially with wrestling, anything coming up, or I know with
Yeah. In Texas, we are wrestling. I am actually have a show next week, which I'm a little bit nervous because I haven't done live shows. I am staying at home as much as possible. I only go training for MMA and go grocery shopping, and that's the most activities that I do outside. But I am, following the guidelines. I have my plastic mask, my regular mask, and I'm going to be wearing gloves. So, yes, I will say hi to all my fans, but I have to be careful too because the rate of COVID contagious is really high, and they actually had to stop. Which was phase 4 of the reopening of the state because it's just really, really high. So we will see.
yeah, no, it's crazy over, and especially now that everything seems to be spiking up again. Um, I know not in my state yet, knock on wood, but I'm pretty sure it will be. I talked to a couple other wrestlers, and they're a little bit nervous about doing meet and greets and stuff like that again, about being in the public eye and definitely not shaking hands anymore. Um, but so I guess the question on everybody's mind in the chat, you don't have to really talk about it if you don't want to, is about NWA.
I will say if you guys have any questions about NWA, what's going to happen with the NWA, you guys can go and contact them completely directly to NWA.com. I'm here to talk about Mission Pro Wrestling right now because it's like the thing that I'm working on. It's about empowering women
Yes.
in a different way that they've never been empowered before. And whatever is happening in our company, that's something that my company will deal directly.
Very good, very good. So there you go, guys. Leave NWA to NWA. No, so yeah, no, that promotion you sound, because it's something that's never been done before, right? All women's
No,
promotion.
especially here in the United States. I don't think there's been a lot of women-owned promotions, but there hasn't been a women-owned and female-run promotion, which I'm talking about from the wrestling part to the production part. And we're looking for, and we have had really good luck right now. We got a DJ that is a female. We got a photographer that's a female. Our camera girls are going to be females. I have in mind somebody that I worked before. She's a great, talented person that I want her to be our production manager. Um, you know, uh, and we're trying to teach the new generation of wrestlers the different aspects of professional wrestling and the different things that you can do that is not necessarily taking bumps and being in front of a public eye, which a lot of people tend to forget. And sometimes that's the best job that you can have because it's like harder to find people like that are competent, that are good, and it's job security. And like I said, I've been really blessed with professional wrestling and every realm of professional wrestling. I've been able to make a living as a professional wrestler, as an entertainer, and I am proud of what I do. I am proud of being part of the custom parts where people order custom matches that are professional. Um, and I am able to feed my family. I'm able to live a dream. I'm able to travel the world and I'm able to do something completely different and pay for it, which is MMA, because MMA is not cheap. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I want to share the love, the blessings, and all the things that I have learned with other women that I also eager to feel that they can be in a safe space and where they can be themselves for the first time.
Man, that's super awesome, and everybody in the chat seems to be super pumped about it as well. We actually got a good question about it. Dave in real life, wants to know where would they be able to see it in the UK? Would they be able to see your promotion?
Well, we are working diligently first to try to get our first date. Again, with the COVID is making things a little harder. We want to run sooner than later, but we have to wait a little bit because I want to make sure that our fans, which are number one, these are the ones that are going to make our thing fail or succeed, that they're safe, that our talent is safe, and their staff is safe. So we're working on our date, and we're working also to see what will be our best options for streaming, which we like to have streaming for our first show.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. So someone wants to know if Holly Dunn would be involved.
Absolutely, she's already part of the team. I mean, she's been my ride or die from when we started Sabotage Wrestling in California. She was in the first show, and of course she's gonna be on this one. She's my wife.
So the first time I ever saw you, because I didn't watch a lot of New Japan. I didn't really watch much of anything other than WWE and NXT and all that. So the first time I actually really saw you was GTS.
Yes.
Which you were with Duhop.
Yeah, Duhop is a really dear friend of mine. I love him. He opened a lot of doors with a lot of different people that I would never thought I will be able to connect with, which is a lot of the fans from GTS, and they've been so gracious from like everywhere that I've been in Mexico. In Canada, actually, was the first ones that they were like, "We saw you in GTS," and many places in the United States, which is so interesting because I've been in Lucha Underground, I've been in like many different TV shows, and they remember me from GTS.
Yeah, so that's what a lot of my viewers are really big GTS fans and really big Wrestling Days fans. Somebody also on top of that wants to know would we see you and Wrestling Days together again?
Well, I said it many times that as soon as the ban opens, I plan to go to Europe, and the first person that I'm planning to visit is Wrestling Days to shut his effing mouth.
Watch out, Days. I know you're watching. Watch out, Days. Yeah, no, I definitely gotta get over to Europe as well, and Germany, and visit all do you like roller coasters per chance? Theme parks, anything like that?
The what?
Roller coasters, heights, stuff like that, rides?
I used to, not as much anymore.
Yeah, no, not as much. And that seems to be the way it goes. The older you get, but unless you're like enthusiasts like me and I just can't get enough of it. But the time will come, I'm sure. And again, going back into the wrestling, I said this last week when I talked to Grum. I give all of you guys so much credit because everybody has the thinking in their mind that a wrestling ring's like a trampoline, and it 100% is not. You step in there and you feel the ground and you like, I gotta land on this now? Like, what?
Yeah, it was like that all the time.
And yeah, and the worst part about it is actually, for me, when I was able to go into WrestleMania, I believe it was the first WrestleMania's ring at Access, and the ropes were the thing that killed me.
It's just body conditioning, and once you get used to it, you don't feel them anymore.
Someone wants to know any advice for somebody that is looking to start pro wrestling.
Just go to a good school, man. Just make sure you go to a good school, reputable school, and if you don't feel comfortable, go somewhere else. You gotta look for what is best for you, your best interest. I mean, this is not 1950 anymore. You can be loyal to your coaches, but if you feel like you're not getting what you need, it's better to like look for what you need, where you want to go, what your goals are, and all that stuff. Like that's what I've done throughout my career.
Dave, in real life, Thunder Rosa is my favorite female wrestler right now. Can't wait to see her back in action. Hey.
Thank you.
There's a lot of love for you in the chat. A lot of love, a lot of love, a lot of love. So talk a little bit. So you got your start. It was in New Japan, right? I was right on it.
No, New Japan doesn't have female wrestling.
No, I don't know why. Wikipedia for you. Yeah, no, I'm completely wrong with that. Jake B. Snow, WWE fan, wants a shout out. Shout out to you, my friend. Here's an interesting question. If you could wrestle anybody in the WWE/AEW, who would you choose?
I think I've answered this question probably like 15 times already. But say it again. Beth Phoenix definitely will be one.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Um, I'm sure. So again, going back to that promotion, which I just can't get enough of, an all-female promotion is again nothing you've ever seen before. You won't get that in WWE, AEW, nothing like that. Um, is there plans for it to go on? I know you said streaming. Is there plans for it to go on TV down the road or travel or?
Well, if we play our cards right, you know, and if we get our TV is very expensive. Like people think that is it, you know, and it takes more than what I can handle right now, and I got to figure that out in the next couple months. It is impossible. No, nothing is impossible in this world. That will be the goal number one, especially if you can do it, start locally, and then maybe on a, you know, on a national level, that will be something amazing that we can actually pitch in, you know, and really put into into work. I mean, I know that WoW done that before with David McClain being the owner and the creator of WoW Anglo, but again, I don't think there's ever been a female owned, run, and everything on TV, which will be absolutely amazing. I think it will be very empowering. But thanks for the question. I mean, like I said, we're working on everything right now.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's the thing, that it's not cheap to start up a company like that. I'm assuming, like, you gotta buy the ring, you gotta get all the stuff, you gotta get all the equipment, you gotta do, especially like the titles. The titles aren't cheap.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the reason why we are starting right now small. We start here in Texas, and we creating and developing our business plan for what we want to do for the next year, the next couple of years, like, because we have to have all that. I think that's one of the things that I didn't think through when I first opened Sabotage Wrestling with my husband. And it's kind of like we were just rolling with things and just having fun. But this one, I think it's more serious because it's like based on a change that is really well needed, and I think it's to help re-educate new generations of professional wrestlers. And I'm not only talking about female professional wrestlers. I'm talking about absolutely everyone in the business. That we as athletes, and I'm talking now specifically the ones that have not been given the opportunity to be on top positions. Now we are able, and we're demanding those positions, you know. And starting with something like this, it's the beginning, and we can make it as big or we can keep it as small as we want. I always like to start, you know, evolving and moving forward, and again, depending on the support that we get from our fans, possibly later sponsorships and talking to other organizations, we can make it something a lot bigger than what it is. Arena.
Shout out to you, Thunder, from the Bay Area, California. We love you over here.
Oh, guys, I miss you. I started in the Bay Area. That's like my heart is in California still, and I love the weather.
Yeah, DJ Vitazzi's all about. He lives over there, and I talk to him every now and then too, and he he goes on and on about everybody that started over there, and you're definitely one that he always brings up.
Hey, you know, that's a good thing when people have positive things to say about you. I mean, I'm a very hardworking person. I try to bring the hard work, the ethic, and everything to what I do on everything I do in every aspect of my life, in school, as a mother, as an MMA fighter, as a professional wrestler, and now as a owner of a professional wrestling company. So, and I'm just trying to pass that on, like, because just keeping it to myself is not going to do any good, you know, like, you got to pass it on.
Right, someone wants to know, why not just go to the WWE and have classics with the ladies there? I mean, I feel like if it were up to me, I would want to start something new and say, like, hey, I started that.
That's a great answer, man. You know, you answer better than I was gonna be. Like, you know, a lot of people, and this is for all of you guys that ask me, why haven't you gone to WWE? It's like when you are applying for a school, and the school that you want to go, they don't have an interest in you. Then you go for whoever you think is gonna be your best next option. You know, so right now, if you ask me, you want to go to WWE? No, I want to fight. I love fighting. You know, I love being independent. I love being able, like you said, to create new things, and I love to have that freedom. and where I can be me. I can be Thunder Rosa or Melissa Cervantes, and nobody's gonna put a cap on that, you know. And
Exactly.
I can help others create something. Many work companies that I have worked, they have allowed me to be me. They have allowed me to be creative, to like set my own boundaries and limits on what I want to do with my character, and that's what I want to keep creating, and that's what I want to teach other girls. Because when I first started, I was afraid to say something, and now I'm not afraid to say something about, especially with when it's coming to what we deserve.
You know, that's the way. Like you hear it all the time. You go over to one of those companies and they put you like on a leash and like in a box, and that's not somewhere that anybody would want to be, where they can't be themselves and can't be who they want to be. Which I think this is perfect for you in starting up a new promotion. Exactly what you just said. Yeah, guys, get your final thoughts here, because I know you are very busy. You said you were about ready to go work out.
No, I will. But yes, in an hour and a half. But I still have to cook. I still have to finish the pro wrestling website that my team and I were working on. I still have to fold clothes because, as you know, I work from home, but I still have a lot of things to do. Like it's insane, man. Like just the fact that you have to organize yourself and like create priorities. It's just crazy, but it's not impossible. But yeah, so I'm like taking all these phone calls and like interviews and yeah, but I'm not gonna. That's not important. The important part is like we are launching our website again tomorrow, and we have pro matches for sale there. Just like what you guys watch on TV on Studio Wrestling is the same ones that we have on our website. You can purchase them depending on what you like to see. They're going to be available tomorrow on missionprowrestling.net. And we're working diligently on getting our new merchandise. This merchandise, all the money is going to buy all our equipment for our first show. That includes speakers, lights, probably a new computer, a camera, microphones, like absolutely everything. We want to be self-sufficient, and we want to be able to run things the proper way and not get into like huge amounts of debt, because we want to be able to make sure to make money so we can give monne to our fans, not to our fans, to our talent, in different ways, because we have a lot of like grandiose plans, and we're going to write them down, and everything's going to be put in place, and we are going to announce it probably in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, so we're going to be selling that on pre-order. And yes, and then you also, if you want to hit me up, you can go on thunderrosa.net. All my merchandise is there. I have a lot of things for pre-sale for all of those that you still using masks. I got some dope neck covers that come to your face. They're super dope. They're coming
I
up.
just saw them. They look amazing.
Yes, they look pretty good. I'm super excited about those. And then I have new face mask again. I put them back on pre-order, and new merchandise is coming out again, guys. We're not wrestling as much as we used to. This is how we make our living, and things are gonna be good, man. We're moving forward in a good in the good direction. And I want to thank you for giving me the space to talk to your fans, and for all of those that are connected and are ask questions and then just say positive things. Keep doing that, guys. Keep supporting whoever you love, one way or another. Like I said, every time I'm in a space like this, I always appreciate every single one of you for being part of my journey and for continue to support me, supporting my family, supporting the dreams that we're trying to put in place to make him a reality.
Well said. Very well said. And where can everybody find you? You said Twitter, right? You have a Twitter?
I have a website, actually. You can find me there, and all my social media is there. So it's easier if you go to my website. So it's thunderrosa.net. And all my social media is there. Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. They're all the same. It's at thunderrosa22.
And she does have a YouTube channel as well. Definitely go subscribe to her YouTube channel.
I've been not putting my videos because I've been really busy, but we're working really hard on getting my vlogs once a week, every week, and one live feed on Saturdays around 5 p.m.
And that's Eastern Standard Time or
Central Time.
Central Time. All right, guys. There you have it. Again, we appreciate you coming on. Your busy schedule, and we wish you luck with your promotion. Can't wait to see it.
Thank you, guys, and don't forget to wash your hands, use your mask, practice social distancing, even if you decide to go to shows or protest or go anywhere, because COVID doesn't, discriminate. So
exactly. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one.
Thank you.
Bye.